Chester Cathedral.
Well,
I thought he was going to take us to church.
I know, that's what it sounds like, right? Well, it's been an annual tradition for antique hunters for nearly 50 years. And later this morning, the Cathedral Antiques Show returns to Buckhead.
The show is an outreach project sponsored by the Episcopal Church Women, and it raises funds for a different charity each year. Good days. Paul Milliken is always on the hunt for hidden treasures, and he's live at the Cathedral of St. Philip this morning. Paul, you're getting a first look at everything right now, aren't you?
Pretty cool.
Yes, I love this. Yeah, the rest of the folks can't get in till 10 o'clock, but I get the first look. So dibs on everything good. Here's the problem. Everything is good in here. So my checkbook's going to get a workout this morning at the 47th Annual Cathedral Antique Show. It is really overwhelming when you walk in. There are tons of just beautiful items here. So plan on spending plenty of time here over the next couple of days. And Dabney will be glad if you do. This is one of the co-chairs. How are you this morning?
Doing very well. Doing very well. Thank you.
It's great to see you. You've been doing this for nearly 50 years now. So tell me, what is the Cathedral Antique Show?
Well, the Cathedral Antique Show is 4 days filled with activities.
Yeah.
We have incredible dealers in. We have incredible floral designers. We have speakers that come in from all over the country. We have a designer workshop that's happening this morning. We had a floral workshop that happened yesterday. So every day is something different.
Yeah, and when you walk around here, you notice, I mean, these are really high-end, beautifully vetted antiques.
right.
How do you pick who comes in and shows here?
So we have a professional organization called the Antique Council, and they vet everybody that comes in here. So
Yeah.
the 26 dealers that are represented here are the best of the best from around the country.
Yeah, so you know you are getting real, authentic pieces.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I love that, Dabney. Thank you very much. When you're here, it will give you a great chance to look around this beautiful cathedral. If you've never been up here in Buckhead, it's a gorgeous place, and Dean Candler will be glad that you came as well. How are you, sir?
Welcome. I'm doing great this morning.
What a beautiful place. You must love welcoming in all these people.
I always do. The cathedral stands for grace and excellence and hospitality, and I love the people coming through, the volunteers, the vendors. It's a great sense of community here.
Yeah, and so when people come in here, not only do they get to look at all of the antiques, but you've got other things going on here, some beautiful floral arrangements. So do you welcome people just to walk through and explore a bit?
Of course, of course. Yeah. You can even pray here. You can do whatever you want here.
Of course you can. Absolutely, sir. Thank you very much. It is a beautiful place. Last but not least, Deke from AG Rhodes Health and Rehab. Now, you're actually the recipient of this year's show, so the money raised will go to AG Rhodes. Tell me what you do and what the money will go toward.
Well, AG Rhodes is one of the oldest nonprofits in Atlanta.
Okay.
We've actually been serving the community since 1904. We're a group of 3 nursing homes in the Atlanta metro area, and we serve 1,100 seniors per year.
Okay. How do you feel being the recipient of this year's show?
It is overwhelming. We're proud. You look around, and the amount of people that we've had here thus far has really made us feel that our mission is reaching people in different areas.
Yeah, wonderful platform for sure. Sir, thank you very much. Great to see you. So as we walk around, you will see, I mean, it is packed full of antiques from all over the place. So this booth, for example, is from Memphis, Tennessee. This one over here from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. But I want to go back for a minute, if Blaze will follow me, to what is probably my favorite. Now, they say every year there is a line of people waiting to get a look at these barometers. So this is so interesting. These are antique barometers. I'm sure Joanne Feldman has a ton in her house, right? Joanne, you know exactly what they do and what it means when you look at those. But apparently people bring their own barometers, and the gentleman who runs this booth will tell you if it's really an antique and how much it's worth. So just a great chance to learn about history, pick up some really neat items, and also check out this gorgeous cathedral too. And I'll do a Facebook Live coming up in a few minutes and walk around and show you the cathedral, because it is just amazing.
Really cool.
Very
all right.
nice.
Hey, bring me back a table and a couple of chairs. That's all I need.
Yeah. Wire me some money, Ron.
Oh, there you
I knew
go.
there had to be a catch. All right, Paul. Really cool place there. Thank you very much. Well, the Cathedral Antique Show is happening at the Cathedral of St. Philip, located at 2744 Peachtree Road, Northwest in Buckhead. It's open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. today and tomorrow, and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday.
You know it was my birthday, right? So you could probably go in there and get me
there
a few
you go.
things, too.
Well, it's been an annual tradition for antique hunters for nearly 50 years, and in less than an hour, the Cathedral Antique Show returns to Buckhead. The show is an outreach project sponsored by the Episcopal Church Women, and it raises money for a different charity each year. So good day, Atlanta's Paul Milliken is always on the hunt for hidden treasure. He's live at the Cathedral of St. Philip this morning, getting a first look and doing really well, not touching anything. Paul, I'm impressed.
I know. There's no way, I said this earlier, I don't want to end up on YouTube falling through a shelf of antiques or something, so I'm being very careful. The camera's being very careful this morning, but I mean, these are really antiques, Elise. You know what's amazing? We're seeing chairs here from the 1700s, artwork from the 1800s. I mean, these are amazing pieces in beautiful shape, too. So anyone out there that is a collector, that's into antiques, this is the place to be. This is the 47th annual Cathedral Antiques Show, and it starts at 10 o'clock this morning. I bet people are lined up outside right now. And this is one of the co-chairs, Beverly. Great to see you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
It is so great to be here. I've loved exploring this morning. So for folks who've never been to the Cathedral Antiques Show before, tell me a little bit about what this is.
It's an outreach project of the Episcopal Church Women. As you said, we've done it for 47 years. We have a flower festival happening at the same time. The cathedral is beautiful right now.
Yeah.
We have a charity we choose each year, and we've given over $5 million over the past 47 years to nonprofits in Atlanta.
It is amazing. The cathedral doesn't get any money from this. All of the money goes to a charity, which is so fantastic, and just even more incentive to come here and shop. Tell me where the antiques come from here.
From all over the country. We have a professional group of dealers called the Antiques Council that hand selects our dealers, and they've come in from Connecticut, Chicago, all over.
Yeah, far beyond just the Southeast. Thank you so much, Beverly. Great to see you. When you're here, I urge you to not just shop for the antiques, but explore the cathedral. If you've never been up here in Buckhead to the Cathedral of St. Philip, you will love it. This is Dean Candler. He'll be here to say hi to you. How are you?
Good morning, Paul. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing really well now that I'm here. This is a perfect place to spend the morning. Do you love doing this antique weekend every year?
I love it. It's a lot of work, a lot of volunteers, a lot of faith, and a lot of service. We love it.
It really is impressive, though, that this is not a fundraiser for the cathedral. This is something you do for others.
No, we have one beneficiary each year that benefits from the proceeds here. The dealers make money as well, but the cathedral doesn't. This is our service to the community and service to the world.
Yeah, and a great chance to come explore a little bit. Thank you very much. Speaking of the charity, this year's beneficiary is A.G. Rhodes, and this is Deke with A.G. Rhodes. So for folks who don't know, tell me what A.G. Rhodes Health and Rehab is.
A.G. Rhodes Health and Rehab is one of the oldest nonprofits in Atlanta. We've served the Atlanta community since 1904, providing expert and compassionate care to some of our state and our nation's most vulnerable adults.
Wonderful. So money going to a really worthy cause. How do you feel being this year's beneficiary? This has been a 47-year-long tradition here.
We are proud. We're ecstatic. It's been a partnership that we think would benefit so many of our elders in the Atlanta community.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everybody here this morning. And again, TikTok, you've only got a few more minutes to get here for the first pick of everything, Elise. The show runs through the weekend. And what's really cool, Elise, and I did a Facebook Live and I showed this, when you're here at the cathedral walking through along with the antiques, there are these amazing floral displays that different garden clubs have put up. And it's so beautiful, really impressive displays here. So a lot to come and look at through the weekend.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I've got my eye on a few of those furniture pieces that are there behind you, Paul.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Thank you.
Well, like I said, Elise, to Ron, wire me the money and I'll shop for you. Okay, you send it to me. It's not going on my credit card.
Hey, we don't blame you for that. Thank you, Paul. It's 9:37 now. The Cathedral Antique Show runs today through Saturday at the Cathedral of St. Philip. That's at 2744 Peachtree Road Northwest in Buckhead.